Will you use a hammer to bake a cake? Will you go swimming in a business suit? I mean, you can, but it will be quite difficult to be successful, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KickFit podcast. My name is Axel, and my dear MMA fighters representing the Kicking Nation. Yes, I'm talking about the ones coming out of Taekwondo, Karate, and even Kung Fu. We need to have a talk, okay? Now, what I'm saying is that Jiu-jitsu wrestlers and Judo are taking us down. Jiu-jitsu fighters are actually submitting us, and the boxing community are knocking us down. Why? Because I see that we're not fighters representing the Kicking Nation are not adapting to their game. Now, I cannot go and do it because, hey, why don't you go and compete? Well, I'm too old. I'm almost 50, sort of, and I'm too banged up, so I cannot compete because I won't be able to fight anyone right now, but I could be a good coach, and this video might help you out. So there's the reasons. I want to explain to you some reasons of why you should learn some boxing, some Muay Thai, okay? So because it will be a big difference. Because let me tell you something. Taekwondo, Karate, there's a few holes in it when you compare it into boxing or kickboxing or into MMA. But first, I want you to hear what Joe Rogan has to say when he transitioned from Taekwondo into kickboxing.
He was beating my ass. And I was like, damn, this kid wants to fight way more than I do. Because I was already doing comedy at the time, and I was starting to realize, like, I got to pick one or the other. Yeah. And at the same time, I was realizing Taekwondo is bullshit. Not really bullshit, but
not for you.
It's incomplete. The problem is it's incomplete if someone knows how to box. Like when someone closes the distance on you, you don't know what you do with your hands. You don't know how to protect yourself. You don't know where the punches are coming from. You're not used to it. And you have to get used to it. Right. And the only way to get used to it is to learn how to actually box. And I didn't know how to actually box until I was like 19 and 20 when I started going to these other gyms. Right. I found a hole in my game and I have to patch that shit up. There's a whole part that I thought I knew how to do and I didn't. I knew how to punch things, like I could punch things hard, but you think that's boxing until someone pops you with a double jab left hook. Pop, pop, whap. And you're like, oh no, what is this nonsense?
Yeah, because in Karate and Taekwondo, we learn how to punch. We learn how to punch, yeah, no doubt, and we learn how to punch good, but it's not boxing. Boxing is just a different game. It's just like this vast set of skills that you need to learn because you have to like learn how to punch from different angles and different situations and from the guard and from low guard and from high guard, from shorter distance, moving while punching. And it's just a whole different game. Okay, Joe Rogan also tells the story about when he got into jiu-jitsu, that jiu-jitsu, it is a whole different game. It's takedowns and submissions and holds and locks and all that. And he was getting his ass handed to him. And because it's a whole different set of skills. It's very interesting how everything has his place. Okay, everything has its place, and it's better to have something that have nothing, because when you do your traditional martial arts and when you do your karate, your kung fu, your taekwondo, it's easier to transition into a sports combat like mixed martial arts, boxing or kickboxing, because you already know how to fight. It's a matter of adapting. So hang in there, okay? Hang in there. Don't get discouraged yet, okay? It's a matter of learning a new set of skills, and applying into it, okay? So that's why I encourage people, do not like marry your martial art. I mean, yes, be loyal to your martial art, but it's not a complete system, okay? It's not a complete system because you need to adapt to times. I come from karate, and I remember one of my point fighting competitions. I fought this boxer, and he told me we were like chatting before our fight, and he said, I'm from boxing and everything, and I was like, okay, so this is karate. I will probably beat him. But he would like whoop my ass because he had a lot of experience in boxing. So he was already good in karate. And the thing that I remember the most is like every time he did this, I felt it. And I was like, how the hell is he hitting me? how the hell is he hitting me? He just stretching his hand and I just felt like a snap. And that's the boxing. Boxing is just so sneaky, so fast, so explosive, and you don't see the punches coming because I wasn't used to boxing. Okay, now I think I can hold my own against a boxer. I believe so, God willing. I better be. But yeah, it's a different ball game. Another thing he advised me was that's the other thing I remember from him is like he told me, learn boxing. You will see this whole thing in a whole new level. Learn boxing. You won't get tired. You will work on your cardio and you will learn a new set of skills. So I am thankful for him. And I have to work. We have to all work on our boxing, but my main thing will always be karate, because that's the martial art I first learned. But just as I understand that there's some holes in the games when you move into different areas of martial arts that you need to adapt. Okay, so why is that? It's because when we are practicing karate, taekwondo, kung fu, all those, notice I haven't mentioned Muay Thai because those guys are just too good. If you do Muay Thai, that's my later point, okay? If you do Muay Thai, you can adapt to anything. Now, when we are practicing all these traditional martial arts, we practice against other of the same discipline. We usually doing karate versus karate, taekwondo versus taekwondo, kung fu versus kung fu, and we don't explore into other very different martial arts, because within the same martial art there are different systems like Shotokan, Goju Ryu karate, WTF taekwondo and ITF taekwondo. There's some different within the same discipline. There are different systems and federations. That's all good, but it's not like a whole different martial art. So kickers out there, if you're trying MMA, if you're trying kickboxing, get that guard up. Forget about your long distance fighting stance and just get in there and do your best. And just like Joe Rogan says, learn the boxing. It will work wonders for your game. I trust you. Trust me, it will work wonders for your game. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe to the channel. My name is Axel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But before we go, if you want to learn the importance of a strong fighting stance, click on the next video. Now there you have it. Now go and have fun.